I literally couldn't decide which one to ride. So I decided to take both keys and just see which one I went for. I've actually got uni work to do today, but it's just too nice a day not to at least get out. Miatas look so small when you're on a supermoto. I've always admired people that have an ability to make old things new again. People that can take old, unwanted things and through their own labour and passion turn it into something that's special to them. And I think about it every time I see a classic car that's been done to perfection in the owner's taste. And I look at it and just think, wow, not because it's the car I'd want to own, but because of what that car represents. It's a labour of love, and the car is their way of expressing their perfect interpretation of it. For a similar reason, I've always admired people that can hot rod a machine. People that can see past how it left the factory, dream bigger, and put their own interpretation on it. One of the best modern examples I can think of this is Singer vehicle design. Now, if you're familiar with Porsche 911s, you probably know who Singer vehicle design is. If you don't, give me 1 minute to describe it. Basically, British guy sees a 911 on the highway when he's like 8 years old and wants after one ever since. Moves to LA, starts a rock band. Rock band does pretty well, buys himself a 911. Doesn't have tons of money, so starts trying to fix up his 911. Make little adjustments here and there. Anyway, fast forward 20 years and the love of the 911 is only getting stronger for him. So he decides to start this company called Singer Vehicle Design. Again, if you're into 911s, you know people go crazy for the air-cooled 911s. 911? Water-cooled. He had a soft spot for the air-cooled 911 as well. So he went on a mission to build the world's best air-cooled 911. Fast forward a few years, Singer is going extremely, extremely well. You know, it's kind of gone a bit beyond hot rodding for him now. The cars have an insane level of attention to detail. You know, stripped to a bare shell, the body's treated, carbon fibre everything, everything's renewed, engine work is outsourced, the interior is handmade, the list goes on and on and on. But to me, that's more special than owning a Lambo or a Ferrari straight off the factory floor, because this is someone's ultimate interpretation of this machine. It's been taken so far past what the factory had intended for it that it's almost not recognizable. And I'm extremely envious of the lucky few who will own a Singer 911. So to me, that's a pretty cool interpretation of making what's old new again. So then I got to thinking, surely bike companies are doing this as well. So yeah, I'd be super keen to read about some bike hot rodding workshops, so let us know if you've heard of any cool ones or seen some cool projects lately. And in my own little way, that's what I want to do with this thing. I used to love messing around on my cars, and with this thing, I feel like I can't break it. Everything's been done before. There's a forum post written about every single thing on this bike. At the moment, this is the DRZ I inherited from someone else. But what I want to make it is my own little interpretation of the DRZ. Where to start? That's the question.